Hi there, this is Sara Oehler with Softflex Company. Today I'm going to talk to you a little bit about our Pro Econoflex, and then we're going to make a really fun, easy pair of earrings. So up until this point, we've been manufacturing a product line called Econoflex. It's a beading wire and a craft wire that only has a 7-strand construction, so it's not very flexible, and it's not the strongest, but it's very inexpensive. So it's great for like beaded curtains and lampshades and things where you don't need a lot of flexibility or wearability. Our new Pro Econoflex is different in that it is a 49-strand construction, and this is especially exciting because we're offering the 49-strand construction in our 0.014-inch fine diameter. This is the first time that we've been able to offer the 0.014 in a 49-strand construction, giving it a lot of strength and also a lot of flexibility. It comes also in medium, 0.019-inch, and it comes in 15-foot lengths and 30-foot lengths. I brought out my 24K gold extreme so we can do a little bit of a color comparison, but first let me explain what this is. This is actually a copper alloy base rather than steel, but those copper alloy strands are plated in a 24-karat gold, a true 24-karat gold, and then it's coated in a clear nylon coating. So this is going to give you a really true 24-karat gold color. Whereas the gold color of the Pro Econoflex is going to give you a gold color, but it's going to be more of a rich, darker gold. It's going to work really well with some of your darker gold findings. For instance, Tierra Cast makes a line of gold products that I think the Pro Econoflex is going to match really well. So there will be a use for either one depending on the type of finding that you're using. If you're using a 14-karat, 24-karat gold finding, then you probably will want to go ahead and get the extreme. If not, if you're using just a plated finding or you're using something, say, from Tierra Cast or a brass, then this Pro Econoflex is going to be perfect for you. So today, to make these earrings, what I've done is I've already made the first one. Basically, we're just making simple little jump rings using the beading wire. So I'm going to take a strand of beading wire. I'm going to string my crimp tube onto the wire and then come into a circle and pass it back through the crimp tube. And this time I'm making a 30mm ring, so I'm going to come down here to my ruler and measure it out and then hold it in place. I'm crimping with the regular crimping pliers today. They have 2 holes. The front hole is just a rounder. The back hole has a little tooth, and that tooth is what we'll call the crimper. So I'm going to use the crimper first, and I'm in the back hole, and I'm going to go ahead and put a divot into my crimp tube, which is basically like a little dent. And then I'm going to flip it on its side and I'm going to compress it in again. And I like to use the rounder 3 or 4 times, just gently compressing and turning till it's all nice and tight. Once I have that done, you'll see I have created a ring. Now I'm going to take my Softflex cutters and I'm using the flat side toward the crimp so I can get in nice and close, and I'm going to snip off my extra wire. You want to be real careful though not to cut your earring. Okay, so I've got my ring there, and the last step is I'm going to add a crimp cover. And a crimp cover is basically like an open-faced bead. So I'm going to pick that up with my chain nose pliers. You can also use the rounder in your crimping pliers. I know some folks like to do that. I prefer a chain nose. I'm going to slip it over the top of that crimp, and then I like to do a little tucking. So I tuck in one side of the crimp cover, and then I'll tuck in the other side of the crimp cover. So it's all nice and tight and round. And now that I've got my 3 rings, I'm going to use those same chain nose pliers to open up my ear wire, slip all 3 of these little Softflex or Econoflex rings onto the ear wire, and close her back up again. And then I've got my second earring. What's really nice about the Pro Econoflex made by Softflex is that it keeps a nice shape to it. If the wire is too flexible, it will sometimes create more of an oval shape. But when it is this type of wire, you're going to get a nice round circle that's going to stay a circle. So thanks for spending a little time with me today. If you'd like to learn more about our Pro Econoflex, our 24 karat gold extreme, or even just our basic Softflex beading wire, or see some of our wonderful free project ideas, I think we have nearly 300 free project ideas on our website, you should go visit us at www.softflexcompany.com.